A terrible car accident that happened in Kentucky last year has led to a wrongful death lawsuit filed on the U.S. District Court in Louisville. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently stopped by to tell us what happened in this tragic case. Jim, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
Thank you.
Hey, let's talk a little bit about this case. This is tragic. It really is. What happened here?
This was, like you said, there's no other word. It was just tragic. This was a wonderful family. They were coming back from Florida, I believe, from visiting someone. They're a family that would take in foster children, had adopted children before, and they were hit by a semi-truck on 65, and several of them died as a result of that accident.
So sad. And so the story here is that the truck driver, really, he just had been working too many hours, more than he should have.
Yeah, and I said accident. That's really what takes it from not being an accident to something criminal. Since this happened, they came in, they investigated the trucking records. They found out he had 2 sets of logs so he could run past the limitation on hours. You know,
wow.
The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Act sets these limits on hours, so you're not driving fatigued. They've done studies to say just how dangerous that is. And when you're operating a semi-truck, it's really dangerous, because when you have an accident, it's not a fender bender, it's something like this. So they have taken the driver off the road. They will probably, they're going to criminally prosecute him. They've shut the trucking company down because they said that the trucking company either knew about it or they just completely ignored this behavior.
Exactly.
And when we see this in these cases, the only reason you see it is for money. It is profit driven.
Oh, yeah.
And because the longer they can be on the road, the more money they can make. So they ignore these safety regulations to make a bigger profit.
Right.
And when they do that, this is what happens.
Right, and certainly not worth it. So how did they find this fake log that he was keeping, and have you seen anything like that in your office?
Well, they found it in this case because anytime there's a tragic accident like this, they're going to come in, they're going to do an investigation. My understanding is they searched the truck, found 2 sets of books, and unfortunately, we have seen things like this in our office. Sometimes it's not found at the investigation. We have trucking experts that we've used all over the country that we like, that are good about coming in, and they can look at the logs, they'll look at receipts for fuel, they'll look at what we call comm data, where you can see where the truck has been. You know, everything's all computer and GPS now, and we can see usually if those match up, if somebody is driving more than they should be, if their log books are accurate, if they are running dangerous. And so there are ways to catch people that are breaking the law and end up hurting someone.
All right, Jim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-353-0930, or for more information, go to higginsfirm.com. You can also get a link to that up on the Better Nashville section of our website. That's WSMV.com.